What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Out of the Darkness. I am Q. So, I wanted to come and talk to you guys. I'm sure you guys have probably heard this story at this point, but I wanted to give my own perspective on it. So, if you guys haven't heard yet, John Roberts has stabbed the American people in the back yet one more time. So, he is an absolute waste of air. So the story goes like this. A young man by the name of Chike was passing out gospel tracts at his university in Georgia. State school, passing out gospel tracts, I guess, offended someone, allegedly. And so, because of that, the campus police showed up and said that he needed to go to one of two uh, locations that are designated for free speech, I guess, on the campus. But he had to have a permit. So he went, he applied at the administration office for a permit, good to go. Shows up at his allotted time, starts passing out gospel tracts and talking to folks, and once again, he was shut down by the campus police. So, through a series of events, he filed a lawsuit because his First Amendment rights were violated. He wanted to ensure that future people going to the school, future young people, had the right to share their faith and to speak freely on campus, which I admire him for doing that. The lower courts kind of kicked the can down the road, ended up at the Supreme Court. Out of the 9 justices, only one ruled against this young man, and it was, of course, John Roberts. So John Roberts said that it was a moot point because the young man was no longer in college. Well, I hope not, right? I mean, it took almost 5 years just to get before the Supreme Court. So he said that he would no longer be affected by it, and so that no further harm could come to him. So he voted against the young man. And of course, the young man was only there to ensure that future individuals were not going to have to deal with the same headache he had to deal with. So it's frustrating when people paint themselves to be conservative, paint themselves to be originalists, and they absolutely are not. But the other group of people that I have to go over is this woke black culture, right? These people who show up every time a black person's rights are being violated, right? They show up if they were killed by a white person, they show up and they show out because they want to show their support and solidarity for people of color. Well, where was LeBron James and Joy Reid and Obama and Kamala Harris and Al Sharpton and Stacey Abrams and the rest of the woke crew when this young black man had his First Amendment rights ripped away from him? Where were they at that point? Where were they to stand up for the rights and privileges of a young person of color? I hate that word, or that term, but for lack of a better term, I will use it. But where were they? Why was his rights not important enough for them to stand up and shout for? Was it because he was a Christian? Was it because that he was actually doing something constructive as opposed to something either criminal or something that they could attach their social justice warrior cause to? I'm getting really sick of us rewarding bad behavior, but being silent when people are attempting to exhibit good behavior. At some point, we have to realize these people are not our friends. These people are not trying to make the world a better place. They are trying to make the world a more compliant place. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'll look forward to your comments in the comments section. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.